I'm Bahan, Napasicha. We're here today to tell you a few things about the old-time Plains Indian tribes. Back in the buffalo days, before the days of the reservation, the Indian people lived in this country right here now, roamed around hunting the buffalo on horseback, living in buffalo hide teepees. My friend here is actually a Crow, but he's dressed today as a Northern Cheyenne to help you understand what those people look like. We'll also talk about the Crow in a little bit, and the Hidatsa, and the Lakota. Whenever you talk about any group of people, no matter what time period or what civilization, you must remember you can't make overgeneralizations, but we will make them here for just the sake of expediency. This man here would represent a high-ranking man in the Northern Cheyenne tribe. He would have been a member or the leader of the Crazy Dog Society, which was a society that existed only amongst the Northern Cheyenne. The Southern Cheyennes had a dog soldier or a dog man society, but not the crazy dogs. The antelope horned headdress trimmed with ermine fur and antelope horns represents the status of his rank as a high-ranking man, leader of this society. There'd be two men that wore this bonnet in this society. Has ermine strips, such as the weasel that is in the winter fur. The yellow hair, the horse hair dyed yellow, represents also the color of the antelope. Amongst the Cheyenne, all the society regalia was always done in traditional quill work and not used used beadwork. The shirt he has on, since it's trimmed with human hair locks and the leggings as well, means that he's a successful war party leader. He's led men into battle where enemy scalps were taken. And these hair locks on his clothing would be human hair that represented the scalps of those enemies. The earth colors in the shirt and the legging both are just rock pigments that have been ground up and rubbed into the hides. The breastplate, made out of dentilium shell, as well as the choker he wears around his neck, are actually very fragile items and symbols of wealth, and they weren't worn to be or meant to be worn in battle to protect you. You could wear them into battle. He is a chief that's been to councils with the white man, as he wears a presidential peace medal on his chest here. And these were given out, each one struck with the president that was in office at that particular time to be given to the tribe. The quill work and things must be dyed. They will not take an earth dye. They must be used like with a vegetable dye, a root dye. He carries a stone war club. Many men like to carry a club, both ceremoniously and in battle, to finish off their enemies or to directly attack their enemies. Most of them have really long handles due to the fact that most of your warfare was done on horseback. Carries a fine cougar skin quiver, which is worth 30 buffalo hides. It was a very expensive item in the old days, made out of a whole cougar's hide. You can see that the animal's body is used for the quiver where the arrows are kept. His tail's left on it. The beads, which all came from Italy, the cloth from England has been used on here. The case for your bow is separate. It's made out of the mountain lion's front legs. You can see with the front paws left on there. There's one paw, there's the other paw with the claws left on it. The strap is made out of the cougar and the mountain lion's back legs. There's one paw, then here's the other paw over here. The quiver is usually held about 25 arrows. He has an antelope quirt made out of the handle of an antelope, which goes along with the rest of his society regalia. Oh.